What's up investors and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about GGPI Polestar stock. This is an EV stock, and if you follow this channel, you will know that this is one of my favorite stocks. Although I cover a lot of stocks on the channel, Polestar is a bit special. This stock does not get as much attention as Lucid, Tesla or NIO, but have no doubt about it, this is one of the most advanced EV companies out there. A real EV company with real vehicles that is expanding rapidly across the globe. This is a company that has been labelled as a Tesla killer over the past couple of years, and I have no doubt about the potential of this company that is still very low valued compared to its peers. But hold up, in order for me to give you a true account of this company, I need to start with who exactly Polestar are and why this stock is such good value. As I said a moment ago, this is one of my favourite stocks on the channel. So for a detailed look at Polestar, check out this video where I go through the key facts that every GGPI Polestar investor needs to be aware of. As always guys, this is not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, but if you do enjoy this content or find value in this video, can you kindly show your support for the channel and smash the like button. If you agree or disagree with anything that I have to say, then drop me a comment and I will reply. Now let's get into a brief overview of the company for anyone that's new. GGPI Gores Guggenheim went public with its IPO in March 2021. This SPAC is the latest SPAC created by serial entrepreneur billionaire Alec Gores and the Guggenheim Investment Group. The Polestar deal will be supported by cash proceeds of around $800 million from Gores Guggenheim and includes a PIPE or private investment in public equity of $250 million from top-tier institutional investors. Polestar, backed by the Volvo Car Group and affiliates of Geely Automotive, also count Hollywood actor Leonardo DiCaprio among its investors. Polestar is a global pure-play, premium electric vehicle company based in Sweden with a mission to produce progressive, electric performance cars designed and engineered without compromise. They say that they are design-focused electric performance car brand harnessing refined performance and cutting-edge technology. Determined to improve the society we live in by accelerating the change to an electric, climate-neutral future, they are trying to achieve a net zero greenhouse gas emissions while leading the development of new technologies. The company was originally founded in 1996 as a racing company and developed a partnership with Volvo before being acquired by the Volvo Group in 2015. They announced their Polestar 1 car in 2017 and the Polestar 2 in 2019. In 2019 they opened their Polestar production facility and by 2020 were making their first sales. As of 2021 the company is operating in select countries across Europe and the United States and Canada, but are planning major expansion over the next 2 years across Europe, Asia and the Middle East. Polestar is now well ahead of and more established than most of the EV competition in terms of sales, with approximately 29,000 sales in 2021, and this is expected to rise to see huge growth rates over the next few years. Over the next 4 years, it's expected that the Polestar 2, 3 and 4 will be key drivers of volume from 2023 onwards, mainly from the launch of the latter two models, resulting in significant sales increases. And Polestar is expected to see huge revenue increases in these years, reaching a 20% gross profit margin by 2023 and achieving positive free cash flow in 2024. Earlier this week, Polestar revealed a new concept car that redefines sports roadsters, named the Polestar O2. This is Polestar's vision of what an electric sports roadster should be. According to Polestar CEO Thomas Ingenlath, the Polestar O2 is the hero car for our brand. It opens the door to our secret chamber of future potential. This is a taste of what we can design and engineer with the talent and technology that we have in-house. It looks incredible, and being able to lower the roof and not hear an engine promises a superb sensation. And let's be honest, just look at this EV, it looks incredible. Once again, Polestar have made a stunning looking vehicle. This is the vision of a new era of sports car, and intuitive dynamics are benefits of the bespoke bonded aluminium platform, which is adapted from the Polestar 5 developed in-house by Polestar's R&D team in the UK. According to Polestar's head of design, Maximilian Mazzoni, this car is a meeting point between technology and art. between precision and sculpture with a determined but not aggressive stance. Now, as usual with this Polestar model, sustainability is at the center of focus, using a new thermoplastic monomaterial with recycled polyester as the core material used for all soft components of the interior. This fits perfectly with Polestar's vision that materials should be recycled, not downcycled. But something that I found most intriguing about this was the fact that the Polestar O2 features an autonomous cinematic drone integrated behind the rear seats. This drone can be deployed while the car is moving to record the perfect driving sequence. The drone operates autonomously, automatically following the car at speeds of up to 90 km or approximately 55 miles per hour. Now I have to admit that this is all a bit gimmicky. Like in the real world, when are you ever going to be using the drone while you're driving? Don't get me wrong, it's a nice touch, and it's autonomous, so it won't impact the driver at all, but like 99% of the time, I cannot see any use for this. However, this has created quite a buzz this week, which tells me two things. First of all, this has been designed with the designers wanting to create something for a world increasingly driven by social media, so they clearly have the finger on the pulse and know how to grab attention. Secondly, these guys are not afraid to think outside the box. I don't know of anything like this being done before, and yet it really is very simple. As I have already said, Polestar plan to launch one new model each year for the next 3 years, with the Polestar 2 already being in production and being sold. The Polestar 3 will be the company's first SUV and is due to be released this year in 2022. The Polestar 5 is planned for 2024, and this will be a performance 4-door GT based upon an evolution of Polestar Precept design, so that'll look great. I love the look of the Precept. But very little is known, or at least confirmed yet, about the Polestar 4. This model is expected next year. In the past few days, some photos have surfaced which appear to be spy shots of a mule test for the Polestar 4. This is essentially the vehicle's running gear hidden beneath a makeshift body. In this case, the body appears to be a modified Volvo XC40. With the Polestar 4 set to arrive in 2023, we should see the first prototypes using the final body design later this year. So what effect does this have on the overall investment thesis of Polestar? Well, you might remember that the Polestar 1 and 2 were both released in 2019 and 2020, and so far these have met production and sales goals. But look at this graph. Although the Polestar 2 will still be the main focal point of the sales, these newer models will be crucial to the performance of Polestar achieving their targets. By 2025, these new models will be expected to account for nearly 2/3 of overall EV sales, so it's crucial that these are very well received. When we look at the chart over the past 6 months, we can see that GGPI has been closely following the EV market, with a big spike up here in November before declining throughout December and January. Now this chart looks exactly the same as Lucid's, a big run up and then declining. And Rivian's IPO back in November too, then it spiked and started to decline. And of course Tesla hit its all-time high back in November as well. But when we look closer at the chart since January, we can see that GGPI stock actually hit rock bottom here for a few weeks, trading at only $10. Now for those of you who are not aware of it, this is the floor for a pre-merger SPAC stock. Until the merger is agreed upon, the shareholder vote gets passed and the deal gets finalized. Until all of that happens, these stocks are worth a minimum of $10, so this is a bargain price. The stock spiked up to nearly $13 2 weeks ago, and now it's back at $11. I think that this is a great value entry point right now. Now remember that this merger is said to take place at some point during the first half of this year. We are in March now, so I would expect to be hearing some news about this fairly soon, and I feel that once we get news, the share price will get a significant bump up. But to be honest, with all the world tension right now, I'm in no rush for this to happen. I do honestly hope that management wait a little bit longer if needs be, in order to go public at a time with renewed optimism in the market, instead of all the red days that we are currently seeing. That is my analysis of what I think, but But what do you think of GGPI stock, and where do you think the share price of Polestar will be within the next 3 or 12 months? Drop me a comment and let me know what are your plans for this stock. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and have a blessed day.